report. All right, so we have that bit of data there. Let's take a look at similar idea, but for men. So if you're watching this on YouTube, check out the description. There's links to each of these surveys. Yeah, so the idea of the rank I was mentioning of these right here is just based on there's always contributing factors to someone's death, but the primary cause of death. So right now, these are the top 4 primary causes of death among women. All right, let's take a look at the survey for men. So you guys could fill out this too. And how much different are males than females? It turns out we're a lot different. We have different anatomy. We have different hormones, different levels. So same idea as before, just off the top of your head, what do you think the most common cause of death among males in the US is right now? And again, options are unintentional injuries, COVID-19, heart disease, cancer, and again, I'm curious about what your gender is. If you could fill this out, greatly appreciate it. And there are many other ways people die, and I can, let's see, somewhere I have, I'll send out a note later. Did a whole bunch of research on this last week. 7 responses so far. Okay, if the rest of you could please jump in there. Let me know what you think so far. Okay, so we're a little more biased, I think, based on the last survey. And again, males are different than females. Let's see if anyone else filled it out. Okay, I'm waiting for a couple more people. Come on, people, fill this out, please. There's 10 of us here, 10 of you here. If you could fill out that second survey, please. All right, we lost 3 people apparently. They're taking a nap, going potty, having a snack. All right. What do we have here? Oh, relinking the survey. Thank you, Caleb. All right, so let's see. Anyone else fill it out? We got 7 of the 10 that filled it out. Oh, well, good enough. Okay, so again, heart disease this time is the most popular. Oh, we got someone else jumped in there with unintentional injuries. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I know a lot of guys that do stupid shit. Must be like testosterone or something else weird about the male brain. I think I mentioned this before. There are more male conceptions than female by a slight margin. But there's more females than males on the planet because males die younger at a higher rate than females. So you think unintentional injuries, it is up in the top 4, but it isn't at the top. So the top one here is heart disease in our group. And yes, that is believed to be true. So a statistic I found interesting about women and heart attacks is, let's write this down. Please. Okay, let me see. 1 in 5 female deaths is due to heart disease. Okay, so it's a huge cause of death among women, but when we think about heart disease, at least when I do, I'm thinking like that's a guy thing. Guys have heart attacks. I don't know many women have heart attacks. Symptoms for women's heart attacks are different. So let's see. This page in here. So this one I thought had a pretty good graphic about the difference in symptoms for men and women. Where's that graphic? There it is. So I had it nice color coded. Blue for men, red for women. Interesting stereotype there. But in men, most common symptoms are discomfort, tingling in the arms, back, neck, shoulder, jaw pain. Chest pain is the most common, I think, for men and women. But often it's not really noticed. Shortness of breath. Women, sudden dizziness is up there. Heartburn is up there. Cold sweat, unusual tiredness, nausea, vomiting. And I had a woman close to me last year die of a heart attack, and nobody had any idea. She had heart troubles, and she was experiencing all of these symptoms for days before they finally took her to the hospital, where she died as soon as she got there, unfortunately. And before that, she thought about going to the doctor, and that was at the beginning of COVID, and they're like, it's unsafe for you to come to the hospital because of COVID. But if they had let her in, she probably wouldn't have died. So what's the moral of the story? Most people don't know that the largest cause of death among women is heart disease. They also don't know that the symptoms between men and women are different. And I'll put this in the chat too, in case anybody wants this information or to share it as someone they know and love. So it's just some important stuff to know. As far as that, knowledge related to the 1 in 5 deaths are female, about 56% of women don't know this. So thinking about if just some randomly selected woman, what's the chance she knows heart disease is a likely cause, the most likely cause of death for women? 56% of women don't know that. So again, anytime we talk about percentages, these are probabilities, and that's kind of what we're getting at in this course, trying to understand probabilities that we see in our daily lives. All right, next. Thank you for playing there. The surveys.